A very good morning, my dear Silent Rose family. Today I want to share something very interesting that I encountered this morning. Today morning, I woke up and it was a cold, very frosty morning here in Colorado. And so I got up and got ready as usual to go for the morning mass. And as I stepped out, it was very dark and gloomy and very cloudy and foggy all around. And as usual, I took my car and I kept driving down the road. And so where I go for morning mass, it's a very beautiful place. This place is called the Mother Cabrini Shrine. It is located in a little city called Golden in the state of Colorado. And so the beauty of this is, as we come closer to the church, since this church is on top of a hill, we have to drive up that hill in order for us to get to that church. And so as I took that drive from my home to the church, all along the way, it was very dark and cloudy. And of course, as I was driving down that weather, the road ahead of me also looked very moody and uncertain because it was very foggy ahead of me. Many times, my dear friends, our life might seem like that. It might seem like, the way ahead of us is not clear. And we don't know, what exactly is happening in our lives. And we're really confused. And just like the weather, we might feel very cold and gloomy and dead inside. But the story doesn't end here. As I kept driving and I came close to that hill on which the church was, suddenly I could see in the midst of that fog a light that was pouring through it. And so I finally got to the gate of the shrine at the bottom of the hill. And as I started driving up the hill, I realized that suddenly it became very sunny and clear. No more fog, no more gloom. It was just bright, joyful, and shining in the sun's light. And as I got to the top, closer to the shrine, and I looked down from there, I saw two things. One, the bright shining sun up in the sky and all the light around me. And the second thing I saw was this thick blanket of clouds that was covering the whole city down below. My dear friends, the message here is that Jesus is the light that is eternal and bright, and He is always there. But sometimes there can be a blanket of clouds that covers our vision of Him. And suddenly it's the doom and gloom that we see around us because of this blanket that becomes our reality. Or rather, we think that becomes our reality. But the truth is, Jesus, who is still there, eternal and shining above the clouds. And sometimes we just need to teach ourselves to look past that cloud. And yes, sometimes the climb towards that it can be a little difficult. It can be a difficult climb. But Jesus is not going anywhere. Like the sun that is waiting above the blanket of clouds, He is also waiting for you. His arms wide open, waiting to embrace you. He is there across the other side of the blanket, and He so badly wants to carry you up that hill so that you may see His beauty and His goodness. And so, my dear friends, today I am leaving you with that invitation to make your trip up that hill, past the blanket of clouds, to see the beautiful eternal light that is Jesus. Have a blessed day, dear friends. God bless.